Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is the Cancer's mid-month soul path check-in for mid-December to the end of December 2022. Now, I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. Feel free to drop a comment in the comment section, and if you would like to get in contact with me, you can do so at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated, and I appreciate all of you. I also want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude and thank you out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much, and again, thank you so much. I'd also like to remind everybody to check your other placements, your sun, moon, and rising signs for a broader picture of what may be going on. You can also check out the beginning of the month readings that I offer here. You can also check out the full moon and the new moon readings that I also offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. All right, without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Cancer's soul path for mid-December to the end of December 2022. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. And while there may be moments of silence while I may be shuffling the cards, do pay attention to anything you see within your mind's eye. You might hear a word or some song lyrics. You might smell something that reminds you of something. A strong emotion may bubble up. Do pay attention to these, as this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading. As we are not together in the physical, I am connecting to your energy. So your energy is very much a part of this reading. And in a lot of ways, it's in these moments of silence that the deeper aspect of the reading takes place within yourself. So do pay attention to those. 3 cards, please, for our Cancers. All right. Thank you. All right. All right. So we have the 4 of Cups, the Fool card, the 5 of Swords, the Page of Swords, and at the bottom we have the Hangman. So with the 4 of Cups, it does appear that you are the mid-month to the end of the month, at least at the beginning, you're feeling unsatisfied with what you have available to you, and the divine is coming in and offering you this cup that you have been asking for. And it really does appear that you're taking it and you're going forward. You're taking this cup and making this leap of faith, really trusting in the divine in doing this. But when you're able to take this cup, you really start to move forward in a free-spirited, spontaneous way, which may surprise some people around you. But you are taking this cup and starting this new beginning, and you're walking away from what no longer is fulfilling for you with the 5 of Swords. You're definitely walking away, and because of that, there again will be some people in your sphere of reality that feel defeated by that energy. But you are moving forward, and you're very curious as to where this new path will take you, as the the pages generally indicate a new path is opening up for you. You're finding new ways to communicate your heart's desire as you move forward. And there is this studious kind of thirst for knowledge concerning this new path, because again, you're really taking this leap of faith and putting all of your faith in the divine and what the divine is handing you. So this is all kind of new for you. You definitely have aid in the spirit. The spirit is spirit guides and things like this are definitely coming in to help you. And really what this new change is, this new path is you've been redirected by the divine so that you can embark on this new path. And here at the bottom we have the Hangman. So when you receive this, you're definitely getting a new perspective on the possibilities, because it feels like you have been in this like heavy pause mode for a minute, and it just is not fulfilling for you. But it does appear you are letting go of some of these past attachments. You're breaking these old patterns of just kind of like taking what you have been served, and you're like, no, if this is all they're serving at this restaurant, I'm going to go someplace else. This kind of vibe. that is way too specific, but there's a metaphor for how you feel. And really, as you embark on this new, you begin to change. You're in this state of metamorphosis. And I feel like, yes, taking this cup and starting this new beginning is definitely the catalyst for this metamorphosis. But I feel like the true change kind of comes in January. But you definitely are getting this new perspective. And this gives you a lot of clarity on how to move forward here. But you're definitely leaving behind. You're walking away from what is no longer fulfilling for you. This is the Scrying Eye Oracle deck. We will get 3 cards and a bottom card from the top split, and then we'll do the same with the bottom split. 3 cards, please, for what is on Cancer's soul path for mid-December to the end of December 2022. 3 cards, please. All right. One more, please. Thank you. So we have City Baba, the Unmasking, and the Bridge into Darkness. And at the bottom, we have Brujo. So the card City Baba. So, when you realize what the divine is handing you, this new cup that you've been asking for, this definitely comes in an unexpected way, unexpected time, and you're finding spiritual wisdom in unexpected places. And when you do, and you begin to walk forward with this free-spirited energy, you definitely are standing out. Your energy is easy to spot because you're just like brimming with this inspiration and new potential and just this certain level of freedom that you find here, and this spontaneousness that you are embodying allows you to be yourself in any circumstance. So as you move forward, you're really just doing you. In a big way here. And here we have the Unmasking. So there is a an unveiling taking place here, and there's a lifting of the veil, and I feel like it's about this. One, you're getting this new perspective, but there's this unmasking, if you will, of what you have been settling for here, and that it is actually not fulfilling, and that you don't actually even want anything in these cups. It just isn't for you. You're kind of realizing that, and it may come as a shock to you and those around you, because this is going to kind of turn the tide for you and those close to you. You're also beginning to see a broader vision of your true nature. Definitely realizing the truth of the matter here, and that this isn't for you. It really is in your best interest to walk away from these things that just are unsatisfying for you. I get this real unsatisfied vibe for you at the beginning of the mid-month. But this unveiling is answering a lot of questions. You have had some questions about this, of like, I don't know if this is right for me. I don't know. I get a sense that you may feel like there's some underhandedness in whatever situation you have been in. Something is not on the up and up. But the divine is extending their hand in order to help you. And this can also speak of the Spirit itself revealing itself to you. So you may be witness to some strange phenomenon and things like this. And in the past, you may have brushed it off as like, oh, the light was in my eye, or a temporary flashback, or whatever. But this is a little bit different. And you're realizing that that you are, in fact, seeing movements of the Spirit. And all of this is going to change your perception of your situation. I feel like because of that, it has to change your perception of yourself and what you're capable of as you move forward. And here we have the bridge into darkness. So I feel like you have kind of been on and off of this bridge into darkness for probably the past 9 months to a year. And you've kind of gotten used to this bridge into the darkness or through the darkness. You have felt like in the past months, definitely spring and summer, that you're kind of on this dangerous passage. You feel like your footing is not stable, and it's like you're walking on shaky ground a little bit, energetically speaking. And the Spirit is letting you know that there is one more dark bridge that you must cross here. And I feel like that it's kind of towards the end of the month, where it is a little bit unpleasant. And this is tied to this walking away. It's a little unpleasant. You know it must be done, but it does kind of take its toll on you a little bit. It doesn't take you out because you know that this is necessary, but there's one more dark bridge for you to cross here. But again, you have aid in the Spirit. You're not on this passage alone, which is definitely how you felt in the past. And then we have Brujo. So Brujo roughly translates to witch, or in some Eastern traditions, this could be seen as a shaman, but in Mexico, South America, the southern United States, this is known as a brujo. So you're definitely coming with some earth magic, or you have some earth magic in your corner, earth spirits, allies, things like this. And again, you are moving forward almost entirely on the faith, in your faith in the spirit, in the divine, the universe, whatever your path is, whatever your verbiage is for describing that. You are gaining some spiritual sight at this time. I definitely say keep a dream journal, keep a odd phenomenon journal, things like that, and you'll be able to see these synchronicities kind of pop out after you've been doing that for a week or so. You are coming in contact with some sort of sacred knowledge, and perhaps utilizing some sacred sacraments, some magic plants, things like this may be in the works for you, and this may be where this vision is coming from. But you definitely have some supernatural aid coming in from a lot of different corners of the astral realm. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Cancer's soul path for mid-December to the end of December 2022. Thank you. All right, we have devastation. So this past year has not been the easiest year for you. We have the sunrise. One more, please. Okay, Cancer. So, like this card, devastation. So, this past year has been challenging for you, to put it lightly. I feel like this has been a rough year. Internally, I feel like this is more this internal devastation that you're feeling or running from or avoiding. And you kind of find yourself now in the second half of the year, kind of in the aftermath of what's gone on here. And you definitely have adopted a grim outlook concerning certain things. There's this sense that everything that you knew has kind of gone out the window. And including concepts and perceptions of yourself have kind of been shed. And this has been liberating, but also some of these things have been, like it says, devastating to, which is the nature of this uncovering of yourself. But in some cases, this has left you in a kind of shell-shocked, dealing with sadness and some levels of despair, and perhaps some trauma tied into that too. But with the sunrise card, there is a new day dawning for you. And it's like this new year. I feel like 2023 is going to be a pretty good one for you, because it's beginning like this dawning of this new day. And every single sign has gotten this end of the old chapter, beginning of the new. And this is kind of this marking of this beginning of this new chapter for you. And I feel like that is the end of December, more towards into January, that this new day really dawns for you. It's like you're seeing the glimpses of it, but it doesn't actually come up, and you don't actually feel the warmth of it until like the first week of January. Excuse me. But you're moving forward feeling very happy, victorious. You've definitely overcome some obstacles. It's kind of like you've drawn a line in the sand, and you've kind of chosen your route here. And you're really moving forward with your truth. And because of this, you're finding more enlightenment, more illumination on your path. And this kind of ends or marks the ending of a dark night here. So we have a few cards that are very dark in their depiction here. So we have invoking the darkness. So you're really taking control here. You're taking the reins. Whereas I feel like this darkness that perhaps you have invoked, actually, you may have called this type of energy in for you. Now, that's not for everybody, but that is for some of you. And this is kind of where this devastation kind of stems from, because perhaps this was done haphazardly, perhaps without the correct protocol in place. And when people dabble in things like this without the right protocol, without the proper training or practice, things like this devastation energy definitely pop up. You may have also been dealing with some bouts of anxiety earlier in the year here. But now you have a little understanding under your belt. And like I said, you're taking the reins. You're taking control. You're taking control of this darkness. It no longer can affect you in the same way. And you are harnessing this darker energy. Now, we all have light and dark energies to us. The important aspect to this is to have balance. And so we all know the person who is like all dark and pushes away the light. That's unbalanced a little bit. Or in the same way, the people who are all about the light and they push away the dark. That's unbalanced. That's fragmentation of ourself to push these things away. It's about integrating these things, because each hold power, and in fact, the light and dark are one. But a lot of times, from our the mind's perspective, needs to have things in a dual format for them to make sense. And here we have the devil right there. So this energy in the past definitely had you in a certain level of bondage. You definitely felt trapped. Beginning of the mid-month, you still feel trapped by this feeling of being unsatisfied, or your situation that's unsatisfying. You feel trapped by. But what is trapping you is your attachments to this old. And there may be some codependency type of things, perhaps unhealthy relationships from the past that definitely had you feeling powerless and limited. You definitely felt limited somehow. This also speaks of utilizing dark power, dark magic. So that's already out here on the table. This can also speak of a certain level of sexuality. So for some of you, not all of you, this is where you're feeling unfulfilled here. Um, but you are navigating this energy. Now, I don't feel like you're navigating out of it because you're finding a way to harness this in a healthy way, because we have at the bottom we have vibrational illumination. So you definitely feel in the flow and in harmony with destiny and the universal flow of things, and this is really coming from this balance. Now, see, when we push these darker energies away, we become unbalanced, and this actually diminishes our level of harmony. To have this balance and not push it away brings more harmony, brings us more into the flow. But you are getting this new perspective. You're seeing things in a fresh way with this fresh new vibration that you hold. You're integrating these past traumas and actually finding power as you integrate the past traumas. This doesn't diminish you at all. It actually is building you up. And you're beginning to see these past upheavals as important in guiding you to your present state. And you're really feeling proud of yourself, and you should. You've overcome a lot. It takes a lot of strength and courage to integrate these things and to harness these energies without being overcome by them. And you're really at this place, especially as you move forward, where you're really loving the world and loving yourself, which was not the case in the past. But you really move forward just brimming with this love and positivity, and it's just like the car is, this vibration is just like pouring out of you. And again, that energy is really easy to spot. This becomes incredibly attractive, like in a magnetic kind of sense. Right, please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is on Cancer's soul path for mid-December to the end of December 2022. Thank you. Okay. All right, we have origins. Well, we have origins, roots, and ascending channel, crystal clear, and center. So the origins. And here is what looks like depicted a plant medicine ceremony. So again, with this kind of brujo type of energy. Now I realize those are from 2 different traditions, but there is a similar vein there, similar vine there. So you are potentially utilizing those, but as you strip down these layers of false identification with yourself, you're coming to this this origin of yourself, of awareness, really you're finding yourself as you walk away from what is no longer fulfilling you. You're really finding yourself. And then roots and ascending channels. So it's like this balance of light and dark. You're also very grounded, rooted, but you're also ascending. So you have this rooted, ground, stable energy, but you also have this ascending energy that's light and lofty and in the stars or in the dream, this type of thing. So, and you're balancing this. So that is a very powerful stance to have. But because of this balancing that you are doing and the way that you're moving forward, you're really clearing out so much inner debris that it's like your heart is this clear crystal. It says crystal clear. And it's just illuminating. Also, what's going to be revealed to you, you're not going to have to question it. Like, is that what it means? Oh my gosh, it's going to be crystal clear for you, and there will be no second guessing on that. And then we have center. So you are. I feel like you may have put your own importance on the back burner for some time, but you're realizing to be of any good to anybody else, you have to be doing good. So you're kind of making yourself the center of your own focus at this time. And you're doing this hard internal work. And it does take effort for this balance. So this is in part what you're doing. Now, also on this card, the center where this person is holding their hands is right at the throat chakra. So your self-expression, the use of your words is going to be really important in moving forward and how you move forward. Again, with communicating your truth, communicating your innermost heart's desire, making sure that you're okay within. It's like that Lauryn Hill song, "How you gonna win if you ain't right within?" So this is what you're doing. You're making sure that everything is right within, so that you can show up in the right way in your world and for others. Please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is the inner landscape like, what is the inner climate like for Cancers on their soul path for mid-December to the end of December 2022. Two or three, please. Okay, that is way too many. Please, just 2 or 3. Please. All right. So we have the red squirrel and the crow. So the red squirrel, resourcefulness. So you are definitely utilizing all your resources, your light and your dark, your rooted and your ascension, and finding this balance in doing so. Also, your words are also a resource. that is going to become very valuable. And also to take this leap of faith and begin to move forward in this new beginning, you're going to have to be resourceful, vigilance, excuse me. So you are definitely watching your energy. You are vigilant of your balance. You're also keeping a keen eye open for the movements of the spirit here, and you are open to receiving messages. So again, keep these journals of meditation, dream, strange happenstance. Keep a journal of these things. Preparation. So there is some preparation needed to really make this cut and walk away from no longer is serving you. Busyness. So this is going to have you very busy. Also in this time of year during the holidays and stuff, it's hard not to be very busy or find yourself all of a sudden very busy. And then we have Crow. So communication. Your communication is going to be very important. It appears like that you are wielding it to your benefit. Transformation. So this metamorphosis, this is all a transformation. This is like the catalyst for this big life transformation for you, this dawning of this new day. Story. So there's something about your story that must be communicated. I feel like in putting it out there, saying it, it will definitely be helpful for you, but it'll also help others who find themselves in a similar kind of story. You may also be a writer or a poet, and there's something about the stories that you convey that land on people in a very potent way. And universal law. So in the past, dealing with some of these energies in an unbalanced way, some of this devastation, anxiety, sadness was a cause and effect of universal law. But now it's like you've read the law book or something like that, and now you are able to come into harmony with this universal law, showing a lot of balance here. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Cancer's soul path for mid-December to the end of December 2022. Oh, man. All right. Let me... Okay, I almost dropped the whole thing. All right. 3 cards, please. Just 3 for our Cancers. For mid-December 2023. I feel like up until next July, I'm going to be saying 2023 in these readings. Or 2022. Anyway, all right. 3 cards, please. Thank you. Thank you. All right. It says, your doubt is your faith, if necessary, in your particular case, perhaps doubt. So this is saying that you definitely have some doubts. You don't have doubts about what is being revealed. It seems like that's pretty obvious. But as far as moving forward, there is a doubt, self-doubt of can I really do this? Is this something that I can actually pull off? there's something like that. It does appear, though, because you are at some point with the Fool card, you're taking this leap of faith. So this leap of faith cancels out the doubt. But even after you take this leap of faith, that says, I still don't understand. And it has this old school computer that takes up 5 rooms. So you are moving forward on faith. It doesn't actually make sense logically, but faith, it doesn't always work like that. So there is a part of your brain that's like still does not compute, but I am headed forward anyway because you're in motion to the ocean. The divine is calling you someplace. And trip. So you're taking this metaphorical trip, and with the sacred sacraments of plant medicine, magic, and ritual, you may also be going on that kind of trip as well. But you are taking this journey at the very least, and this has a depiction of the solar system, the planets, the moon. So do pay close attention to the planets, the transits, the moon cycles, as this can all help give you a good idea on the timing of things. You can also utilize these planetary energies and moon cycle energies to your benefit. So you might want to research into that. All right. Please give us 2 cards for what is on Cancer's soul path for mid-December to the end of December 2022. All right. Thank you. So we have rabbit and fox. So these are very unlikely friends here. And this is a white fox, which I never took note of, but with the Fool card and the white dog here, and this is kind of an indication of your spirit team coming in, and you have a lot of different styles of spirit team, and these people are also sitting, or this person is sitting on a moon. So again, with the moon cycles, do pay attention to those. But this friendship between a fox and a rabbit is very unlikely, unconventional, and doesn't actually make sense rationally. It's like this balancing of the light and the dark. In our society, it's like, oh, well, either you're light or you're dark. But you are doing something quite different, which I feel like is kind of your mode of operandi, is to do something different. If everybody's doing one thing, you're going to do another thing. And when everybody starts doing that other thing, you're going to switch and do something else. Then we have the spring. So as you walk away and you find yourself on this new path, and you begin to kind of transform from the inside out, it's like this spring is just bursting forth, and it's just like emerging with like a geyser with a big blast all of a sudden. This is also speaking of this spring of inspiration that you're also going to have. Also, you can see in this Fool card character, they definitely have a little spring in their step. It does appear that the Page of Wands has a similar spring in their step as well. So these things are definitely emerging for you. And also, both of these cards are under a night sky. So again, with the planets and transits, do pay attention to those. All right. Please give us 3 cards for a final message. What would you like to leave Cancers with for what is on their soul path for mid-December to the end of December 2022? 3 cards, please, for a final parting message for our Cancers. please. Okay. All right. Cancer. All right. So we have the Strength card, the Seven of Swords, the Six of Wands, and at the bottom we have the Death card. So with the Strength, you definitely have this new belief in yourself, and with this vibrational illumination, you have this potency to your energy. And with your words, your stories, there's a potency, a power in that. And this allows you a certain level of influence and persuasion due to your self-expression here. But you are moving forward with a lot of confidence. You are really feeling quite good. And also with a lot of courage. It's like you could almost see this lion as this darker energy that in the past could have been chasing you through the jungle, terrorizing you. But now you have subdued it, tamed it, and now it is working on your behalf here. And you've had to make some very strategic steps with the like protocols and things like this to get this to happen. So hats off to you for finding that balance. Also, I feel like this person also has a little spring in their step. I feel like to walk away from this, you are going to potentially be employing some level of trickery. Maybe that's not the right word. You're definitely being strategic in what you let other people know about your moves, but there is a sneaky. It's almost like you have to sneak away a little bit, which that should be a red flag right there. If you feel like you have to sneak away, that is definitely a red flag. And then we have the Six of Wands. So you are sneaking away, but you are sneaking away to this kind of a level up here, headed towards your success, really riding high, feeling very good about yourself. And a lot of people are gathered around to see just how good and how high you're riding here. But not everybody in the crowd is happy for this person. So these people in the past most likely will not be happy with you. And that's usually the case because not everybody can go on our journey. Our journey is uniquely tailored for us, and we can't expect those around us to just go on our journey. So not everybody can come on this journey, and usually when they can't, they are not happy to see us go on this journey. This is wreath here also reads to me like a tiny world card. So you're moving forward into this level of fulfillment where you have felt unfulfilled in the past. You're moving into fulfillment. And this is really marking the successful completion of this old chapter and this dawning of this new day for you. And this new day is brimming with possibilities and success for you. And you should really see this as an achievement to do this. And at the bottom, we have the Death card here. So this does mark an ending, but with every ending, there is a beginning. See, as we have the sun rising over the mountains and the towers in the background there. So there is a new day dawning from this ending. Now, this ending may have been uncomfortable or even painful emotionally, but you are letting go of attachments. You're leaning into this transition and this transformation. You're embracing the change. And this is a profound change. This is kind of this, there's no going back once this change has been set into motion. And you're headed right towards this 10 of Cups. So this is this divine love, bliss. I always see this as like this emotional celebration of like if you could turn these people around, their faces would just be streaming with tears of joy. And this is really going to allow, as you move forward with this free-spirited energy, this inner child of yours to really emerge. Whereas I feel like it has been kind of kept in a bottle within yourself. And here we have another hangman. So the Spirit is reiterating the fact that you are getting this new perspective. This is a period of metamorphosis and change for you, but is also highlighting the importance of breaking these old patterns and letting go. So this is on the table for you, but you have to be the one to initiate this. You have to be the one to let go. You have to be the one to break these old patterns. And that, again, at the beginning of the mid-month, you feel like you are in a pause. And in truth, you are. And it's really noticing that you are in this like stalemate pause that causes you to be like, I can't do this. This is not fulfilling. I'm stepping good off onto this new path. And here we have the Knight of Swords. So you're not just slowly walking into this new change. You're running into this new change. You are really going at top speed. And there's this level of excitement as you begin to move forward. It's like you've been waiting for this day. It's like with that, we have the crow in that the Beatles song, the Blackbird, singing in the dead of night. That's definitely what this reading kind of reads to me. So definitely, if you're familiar with the song, you can just look it up on YouTube. The Beatles, Blackbird. This is definitely your energy moving forward. Oh, man. And we have the Fool card. So we're kind of ending where we started out. So you are embarking on this new beginning, taking this leap of faith, which in and of itself takes a lot of courage. You're moving spontaneously. I feel like people they can't predict what you are about to do next because you are in this spontaneous mode. And moving forward with this free-spirited energy, and your spirit guides definitely have your back. And you find yourself basking under this sun of this new day that has dawned for you. So I think we'll go ahead and leave this reading here. Cancers, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement for the second half of December. These types of transitions and moves can initially be uncomfortable, like I said earlier, but you're being called somewhere. This window of opportunity for this change is opening up for you, and I definitely say listen to the Spirit and go with your gut and lean into this change. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. It really does mean so much. And again, Cancers, I'll catch you on the next go round. Peace.